There are plenty of Bulls fans in the house tonight who remember Scott Skiles' 5-year run in Chicago with 3 playoff appearances.
Rose can't bloom. Can't let him bloom tonight. Yeah, he's going to have his game. He's going to get his points. He's going to be impactful, but make it as hard as you can on him and bounce back after that game last night. This is a physical energy game against the Bulls. Bounce back and bring it. Make your game soft, if not leaving the game because you have too many too soon. Now, I can't tell if there are more Bulls fans in here physically than Bucks fans. It would feel so, but the Bucks fans not even coming close to arising to the noise level the Bulls fans have created. Let's see if that changes and develops.
He's back. Dang, off the glass.
He's back.
Energetic.
He is a thorn in the Bucks side. He is on the league, but certainly they need him back. And he's effective.
Livingston wanted Bahamute.
If you do 2 things against this team, if you turn it over and shoot poorly, you get blown out.
3-pointer Derrick Rose.
It's so simple for him. Watch
Rose, the MVP, John. He can find people.
And Luau, Jim, no one had picked him up. He had the angles. You got to get to him quicker in a transition, and Rose, when he's got the jump.
Ball lost off the hands of Bahamute to Brewer.
I think Boozer had a defensive hand in there as Bahamute tries to seal Boozer, who's a ton, size-wise.
Derrick Rose right through the bottom. He's been on a scoring tear. He scored 34 against Milwaukee, followed that up with 34 against Miami, 35 against Washington, down to 18 against Philadelphia, 32 in the last game at New York.
Looks like everybody else is nailed to the floor.
10 for Rose. Jennings can't get it back. He's on the seat of his pants, and Rose has the ball. 13 for Rose. He's doing a LeBron in here.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right,
Jennings in here, for that matter.
When you look around on plays like that, this is about 70% Bulls fans in this building. They have filled it up.
Jennings has a hand up on Rose. He leans in to score, and 1. Fouled by Jennings, his 2nd foul. 15 for Rose with a free throw.
Well, it's a nightmare for Brandon at this point. I mean, he's playing the MVP of the league, who's having a night. I mean, it is going well for him. And Brandon gets a quick 2nd foul. That puts him on the bench. So now the Bucks, as a team, have to deal with Rose and kind of slow him up at this point. It's not happened yet.
Rose has been getting to the line a lot. He had a 5-for-5 free.
They have to set up. Rose with a steal. Rose, the feed. Noah, the stop.
There it is right there, and you get up and help him out. Watch Joakim right here take off on the break. Kaman has no idea where he is, and then bam! I'll take 2 and 1.
Kaman took 1 little. Rose, the drive, and the shot good.
And they're right there. They just gave him the baseline, and they forgot. You can't give it.
Foul on that little turnaround. A look at Derrick on that drive.
On to a youth movement here, and you know they've got to get Eric Gordon back.
Rose, and that
there it is.
In.
Too big, too strong, too fast.
Ariza, no. Back tapped out of there. Run down by Deng. Is back with a move.
Nice.
Deng centers it. Goes to Derrick, and the layup's good.
Luau Deng right there showing you the ability to dribble.
And he leaves it for Boozer, and he leaves it for Noah. For Rose for 3.
That's a nice play right there. Derrick just stepped into that shot.
The Hornets lead is 2 as we get it back to United Center.
Oh. Here comes Rose racing in and scoring.
That's just speed. That is just speed right there. He got that.
That's the second time he's been all alone. Derrick inside and nothing good.
Well, it's MVP time. You can tell that he's the Bulls with 4 of 5 starters in double figures.
And Rose pokes in a jumper on the left side.
Oh, Bellinelli right there.
He didn't want to go there. He dared him to go that way. There's Rose, and he just spins that up there and was hammered, but no foul. And then backs his dribble out. Circles left, hard right. And dropped it underneath, and the layup's good.
I'll tell you, Ronnie Brewer.
Here's Henry. That's blocked and collected by Derrick. Rose jets all the way in, and the layup's good.
There he is. Bigger, stronger, faster than you, Neil Funk. He goes up. No shoot for you. Starts the fast break. Bulls have numbers. And when Derrick Rose gets below that free throw line, there's nobody better. And that's been the biggest difference.
Rose running in with a left hand, it crawls in.
I'll tell you right there, that's just pure.
Couldn't find Derrick. Joe, now they find Derrick. Raises up, in and out, back in again.
I told you, Funk, MVP time. Big time players make big time plays.
97, 95, 20
It surprises me. You know Derrick Rose is going to get the ball. He's MVP. How do you let him get this shot off? He got a good look at it and was able to get the bounce, but there was really no one by him. He just jumps back, steps back. Let me kiss myself, Neil Funk.
Now Reza got there, but way late. And Kaman was well off of him.
You got to double him. He did the Jordan push-off right there. Michael did it in the 98 finals, baby. He got a little push-off.
For San Antonio. Manu Ginobili is still out. Rose elevates over the defense and lofts it in. What a play.
The shot and Neal. Good cut by Rose.
Nice find by Deng. 1-point game.
Padding like football players do, lightweight padding that hopefully can minimize some of that impact.
I guess he's okay. Bulls have not been able to get any looks for Korver since he checked in. Rose taking matters into his own hands in spectacular fashion.
Incredible.
The first half. Rose. Three-pointer, Derrick Rose. Chicago with its largest lead of the game. This makes the three. 16 points for Rose. Chicago by 8.
Offense, running the floor. Sometimes they get beat uncharacteristically down for easier baskets.
Rose the penetration and the scoop and a foul as well.
Wow. Crosses over. Attacks Duncan. Splits the defense. And gets hit.
Couldn't finish. Final minute of the third. Rose a little stop and go. 1-point game. That was I bet you he bragged on that day. Wow. Rose can brag about that, can he?
And I thought he got started with this crossover attack. Beautiful left-hand finish with a little contact.
The Spurs last 13 points. Rose gets it to go. Noah doesn't want the shot. Rose will take it and hit it.
Started here, the ability to, I mean, you can't describe that. That's too good. And then the Duncan right-hand drive with the running hook. Great screen by Noah on this, and that's just a big-time jump shot.